And the Texas dairy industry has grown tremendously over the last several years, but with that growth has also come some major changes, as Shel Winkley tells us in this week's From the Ground Up.
We had 2,890 producers in 1975, producing about 3 billion pounds of milk in Texas. Central and East Texas, where all of our production was located. So we go to 2000, we've got 1,100 producers and producing about 5 billion pounds of milk.
Michael Tomaszewski is a visiting professor and professor emeritus of dairy science in Texas A&M's Department of Animal Science.
Texas now has 436 producers producing over 10 billion pounds of milk. Basically, we've gone from about 3 billion pounds of milk in Texas with 2,800 producers to 440 producers in Texas producing over 10 billion pounds of milk.
Texas dairies have also changed their locations.
8 of the top 10 counties are now in the Panhandle, where 10 years ago nobody was out there. And so we've just seen this tremendous change in our production system within Texas. Likewise with the number of herds, we've seen the decrease in the number of herds. Our number of cows have increased. Texas is now the 6th largest dairy state in the nation.
The drivers behind the relocation have been 2 big cheese plants, one near the Texas border in Portales, New Mexico, and the other in Dalhart.
Those 2 plants take about 450 tankers a day. It takes about 250 to 300,000 dairy cows to produce the milk on a daily basis to keep those plants operating.
Tomaszewski says dairies have been forced to get bigger.
Producers have been faced with increased costs, decreased prices, so the only way in which producers have been able to remain profitable has been by primarily increasing the size of our operations because there's efficiency of scale.
I'm Shel Winkley, tracing the journey our food makes from the farm to our tables, from the ground up.
From the Ground Up is brought to you by Producers Cooperative, proudly serving agriculture since 1943.